Hello, it's me, Uplifting Others. Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. So, I want to talk about enabling bystanders. It just came to mind. I like to of course, when you're doing the type of videos that I do, you have to really dig deep into bringing awareness to sexual abuse and harassment, everything else. So I want to talk about bystanders. So the definition for bystanders is a person who is present at an event or incident but does not take part. Bystanders are in a position to prevent a victim's suffering. I have a bystander intervention, a situation where someone who isn't directly involved steps in to change the outcome. I feel like that's important because if you see somebody doing something to harm someone else, I feel like someone should step in because that could save someone's life. That could save them from being hurt. Anything could change the outcome of somebody's situation if somebody steps in, if they see it or hear it or something like that. So I feel like, why some people may not step up and help is they don't know what to do or say. Don't want to cause a scene. People feel like it's not their business. Don't want their friend or friends to be mad. Think someone else will step up. I have an example. It's like, so I have like the simple example of you see or hear someone being hurt and you do nothing about it. But I had an example in mind was, I don't know how many people have seen the Precious movie, and Precious was being raped by, the scene where Precious is being raped by her father, and her mom walked past and seen it going on, and she just kept on walking, and she did nothing to stop it. And I feel like she's a bystander because you see it going on, you know that it's going on, but you ignore it because you don't maybe know what to say, you don't know how to go about it. But I feel like if it's something that's going to save someone suffering, you should step up and do something about it. Of course, it's like kind of sort of like what goes on in this house stays in this house type situation, like where someone tells you that they've been hurt by a family member, a family friend, or whoever, and the person that the victim tells does nothing about it, and they pretty much like, don't talk about that, don't say anything about that. What goes on in this house stays in this house, and that person never gets justice, or nothing ever happens about it, and it can keep going on for a long time or whatever the case is. I feel like a lot of times things can change the, like I said, the outcome of a victim's suffering if someone that hears it, if hears it or sees it, and they actually do something about it. You can call the cops. Like, you can be brave enough. Some people are not as brave or not out, they don't want to step in and cause like I said, like a big scene. But it's ways that you can go about it that can help someone in their time of suffering. It came to mind about this movie on Lifetime, always Lifetime, and with the high school, and they knew, I think it's like with football players and the cheerleaders, and the football players knew that the one individual had raped a female. They seen it, they heard it. Some seen it, some heard it, some heard about it, and nobody did anything about it. And it's just like, me personally, like, maybe it's, if I see something, if I hear something, like, I'm going to say something. And if I can help that person, I will try my best. But if I can't, it's ways to go about it, to even talk to that person. I don't know. I feel like it's a lot of things that we can do to try to save someone else. Because, like I was saying, it's ways you can go about like helping someone. It's like with the bystander intervention, like you can take home a friend that has had too much to drink, explaining that a rape joke isn't funny, or getting security involved when someone is behaving aggressively. Choosing to step in can affect the way those around you think about and respond to sexual violence. Like, to let someone know that it's not okay to say certain stuff, letting someone know that it's not okay how they're acting, and if like if they're being aggressive or they're being like overly, whatever the case is, you could call. If you're at a bar, you can, like they said, you could call for help with the security guard, or get someone that's like super buff to like maybe help out. It's just ways you can go about a situation. Call the cops. If anything that can save someone from being hurt, I think it should be done. Like stepping in and really helping someone, because you just never know how far a person can take something. And if you're seeing something happen right in front of your eyes, it's like, it's ways, like, I'm just thinking, like, I'm not going to say, like, you know, it's ways that can really stop stuff from happening or prevent it from happening at all. So that's it for that. Thank you for watching. Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe.